water pollution, many solutions have been proposed through time. In Mexico, many rivers are contaminated. In Monterrey, for example, River La Silla and River in Pesquería present this issue. That's why we decided to make a water filter to try to eradicate this issue. This project was mainly based on an existing UV water filter, but unlike that one, we want to add different layers that will help to clear the water, to eliminate the dirt, branches, rocks, etc.
Pollution is a very serious problem that affects our society. According to the U.S. Environment Protection Agency, or the EPA, 1.2 trillion gallons of water, sewage, stormwater, and industrial waste are dumped in the U.S. waters annually. This is a problem that affects our world because it's the same in all parts of the countries. According to the United Nations, in 2050, 50% of the world population will face a shortage of drinking water. In this project, we use the scientific method because we observe the problem of water pollution. Then we ask ourselves, what can we do to decrease this problem in Monterrey? Then we research about information about water pollution, the water filters, and especially the UV light. Then we state our hypothesis. We state that if we put an UV light in a water filter, this will be more efficient than a normal water filter. Then we are going to make our experiment with all the materials, and we are going to test the device to prove that if our hypothesis was right or went wrong. The filtering device is going to be a plastic-made cylinder composed by an initial strainer which will remove pieces of trash and rocks, followed by several layers that will further improve the quality of the water. These layers will consist in porous rocks, gravel, activated carbon, sand, fine sand, and coffee filters. The most important addition on the project will be the UV light, which will be placed in the middle and will eliminate most of the microorganisms. As for the cables of the UV light, they will be wrapped in a protective material and they will come up at the top of the device.
First, we have to think about a programmatic society. And when we had the idea, we talked about the materials that were indicated for the project. Then we had to look at the materials, and we researched it on a web page whose name is Mercado Libre, and here we found the UV light and the picture papers. After we bought the materials, then we will construct the device.
For the construction of our project, we will have a gallon container. In this gallon container, we will put some layers. These layers are made of specific materials. These layers are pass the water and filtered. Inside of the gallon container and middle of the layers, we'll put a plastic bottle. This plastic bottle is going to contain inside the UV light. So the UV light will not be in contact with the water, but the light that the UV light bulb makes, it will go to the water. And in the bottom of the gallon container, we'll put its bottle cap, but we'll make very little holes so the water will pass free, but it won't pass all the layers in the gallon container. So the water will pass clean and without sand or dirt.
The project purpose is to construct a device that uses an ultraviolet light and different layers of materials to make water safe to drink. Poorer communities that live near water-contaminated areas can use this filter to not only have water that is safe to drink, but also to help them do daily chores. The device is not really focused on one particular area. It can really be used by anybody.
I think that our project is a great solution for this issue, and hopefully it will work. And my role in this project is to actually find the things that we need to do it.
My participation in this project will be to test the UV light in the water filter. And I expect that our project will help to decrease the water pollution problem in our society.
I expect this project to help the ones who need it the most, and as for my participation in this, I was responsible to find the most efficient materials we could find.
The objective of our project is to develop innovation that we can use, or what other people can use to purify the water. And my part, or the thing that I'm going to do in the project, is to test if the device works by testing the water.
Working this project was the help design of the project, and also I'm going to be the main person that assembles the pieces of the project. What I hope of this project is that it can be used by the government, or it can be sold in stores, and it can be an alternative for people that doesn't have the resources to buy clean water. I hope this can help them and give them an alternative.
I really hope this project works and it can be produced and sent to the communities in need. My participation in this project was to find new ways to innovate the materials and find cheaper solutions.